So greetings everyone. This is the fourth lecture of chemical kinetics of BSc Chemistry semester 1 according to Punjab University, and today we will discuss about integrated rate equation for zero order and first order reaction. So let us start with zero order reaction. So for zero order reaction, if we want to write the rate of reaction, we can write that rate of reaction for zero order is independent of the concentration of reactants. So we can write that rate is directly proportional to the concentration of reactants raised to power 0. Why 0? Because rate is independent of the concentration of reactants. So let us consider this reaction in which any reactant A is converted to products. So how we will write the rate? dx upon dt is directly proportional to the concentration of reactant, that is A raised to power 0. Why 0? Because this is zero order reaction, and for zero order reaction, rate of reaction is independent of the concentration of reactants. So dx, here x is the general term which can be used for concentration of reactant or product. Here we are not defining that we are talking about reactant or product. We are talking about the rate of the reaction in terms of reactants or products. So rate of the reaction, that is dx upon dt, is directly proportional to the concentration of A raised to power 0. So removing this proportionality sign, we will add the proportionality constant, that is rate constant small k. So dx upon dt is equal to small k into A raised to power 0. This is equation number 1. Taking dt on this side, what we will get? Dx is equal to k into dt. Now we have to integrate both sides, putting the integration signs. After integration, what we will get? X is equal to kt plus c. Here c is called as integration constant. So to find the value of c, we will apply this condition, that when time is equal to 0, zero time means when the start of the initially when the reaction is not started, at time is equal to 0 second, what is the value of x? X is, it can be reactant, so reactant is equal to 0 because the reaction is not started, because the time is equal to 0 second, reaction has not started yet. So none of the reactant has decomposed into products, or in terms of product we are talking, then we can say that x की value is equal to 0 because none of the product is formed, because the reaction has not started and reactant is not converted to product. So when time is equal to 0, value of x is equal to 0. So putting these two values in the above equation, that is equation number 2. So when time is equal to 0, this term will be equal to 0. X is equal to 0, this will be equal to 0. So value of c will come out to be 0. So put this value of c in equation number 2, we will get x is equal to kt. So this is the integrated rate equation for zero order reaction. So if we want to draw the graph of zero order reaction, so here we have drawn the graph of rate of reaction for zero order reactions with concentration. Now you can see that rate of reaction is independent of the concentration of reactant. So we will get this horizontal parallel line to the concentration axis, that whether the concentration increases or it decreases, rate is unaffected or it is independent by the change in the concentration of reactants or products. So what are the units of rate constant k? So from this equation we can see that x is equal to kt. So k is equal to x upon t, that is equal to x is the concentration, t is the time. So value of k will come out to be moles per liter per second. So we can also derive integrated rate equation for zero order reaction by one more method. So let us write this reaction. This is the second method to derive the integrated rate equation for zero order reaction. Let us consider this equation in which reactant A is converted to products. So rate of reaction, that is, earlier we have written dx upon dt. Here we have defined that we are talking about the rate of reaction in terms of concentration of A. So dA upon dt. And why this minus sign? Because A is the reactant and concentration of reactant decreases with time. That's why we have used this minus sign. So minus dA upon dt is directly proportional to the concentration of reactant raised to power 0. Why 0? Because we are talking about the zero order reactions in which rate of reaction is independent of the concentration of reactants. So after removing this proportionality sign, we will use this rate constant, that is k, proportionality constant. Dx upon dA upon dt is equal to k into A raised to power 0. This is your equation number 1. So a raised to power 0 is 1. So we will get this equation. Now taking dt on this side, we will get dA is equal to minus, taking minus also on this side, minus k into dt. Now we have to integrate on both the sides. Putting the integration sign and integrating these equations on both sides, we will get concentration of A is equal to minus Kt plus C. Here C is the integration constant and this is your equation number 2. So as soon as the integration constant is introduced, we have to find the value of C. So we will apply the same condition as earlier. When time, that is t, is equal to 0. 0 time means when the reaction is not started. So concentration of reactant A is equal to initial concentration. We have supposed, let us suppose that initial concentration of reactant A is A naught. So when time t is equal to 0, so this term will come out to be 0. A is equal to A naught. So value of C will be equal to A naught. So when time t is equal to 0, value of A will be equal to A naught. So value of C comes out to be C is equal to A naught. Now you have to put this value of C in equation number 2, that is above equation. So what you will get, concentration of A is equal to minus Kt plus A naught. So taking A on this side and Kt on this side, we will get Kt is equal to A naught minus A. Kt is equal to A naught minus A. Taking time on this side, what equation we will get? We will get K is equal to 1 upon T, big bracket, concentration of A naught minus A. So this is the integrated rate equation for zero order reactions. Now we want to find the half-life of zero order reactions. Write down what is half-life. Half-life is the time in which concentration of reactants is reduced to half of the initial concentration. Here we have supposed that initial concentration is A naught. So when half-life will be there, half time will be there, concentration of reactant A will be equal to half of the initial concentration. Like for example, you have taken 10 gram of a reactant and after half-life is after half time has been passed, the reactant will be left to 5 grams. So that time you will note down that when the reactant will be left to 5 grams, that will give you the half-life. So putting this value in above equation, that is integrated rate equation, what we will get? T half, at place of T we will put T half. T half is equal to 1 upon K. We have taken K on this side and T on that side. T half is equal to 1 upon K, A naught minus A naught upon 2. So T half will come out to be equal to A naught upon 2K. So from this equation we can see that T half is directly proportional to the initial concentration of the reactants. So if we want to draw the graph, that is T half with concentration of the reactants, we can see that T half is directly proportional to the concentration of reactants. So this is the type of graph which we will get, that is we will get a straight line. So I hope zero order reactions, integrated rate equation for zero order reaction is clear, and T half, definition of T half is also clear.